Hi, good afternoon. It's Mike. And, you know, we'll start with our quick. It's the 11th of July, but you'll be seeing this part of the 12th. And yesterday, I sat outside and talked with friends. And haven't laughed that much in eons. So, you really gotta break free. Now, my blood sugars, I think if you followed from the other day when I just did a quick one, I was severely high. Well, now it's gone the other way. And, well, I'm not severely low, but I am getting there. And I had a late dinner, which I know was not good. But I think the laughter and everything finally brought down my blood sugars, and I wasn't ill. Yay. Just when I need another infection and to end up back in the hospital. And then social services will say, oh, well, you see, he can't take care of himself. But, so often social services only jump to one conclusion. And our health regions say, well, you need a night nurse, but we can't pay someone to watch you all night. So you're going to have to move into a group home. And things like that. During the day, I'm independent. I can be out with friends. So the nurse from a health region said that I was an invalid. And I said, I'm not an invalid. I sit in a chair because of neuropathy. I get out. I go to restaurants. I go out with friends. But I am not an invalid. You seem to think that just because of my diabetes being brittle control, that you have the right to call people invalids. And invalid is such a negative term. It sort of denotes someone who is just waiting to die. And I'm sorry, I am not waiting to die. So, my blood sugar this morning was 14.7. And it's right now, take a look at it. It is, just one sec. It is now 7.2, which I'm doing okay. And we'll have lunch, and then we'll progress with the rest of the day. So those of you who are having, like myself, brittle diabetes, don't let people pigeonhole you and saying, well, you have to go into a group home. Oh, you have to go in. If you don't want to and are able to live a productive life, then go out and do a productive life. Don't just sit there and take it and say, okay, I'll sell everything I have and move into a group home because you think that's the best. Well, you know what? It isn't the best for me. And we have to sometimes fight back and say, no, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. Now, there was a program called CSIL, CSIL. And this program would give people funds to manage their own health care. They, being the social workers, said, oh, well, you don't qualify because you're not sick enough. Well, damn it. Things happen in life, and the programs are there to help. just saying you're not sick enough is not good enough. So you need to be more of your own advocate. And if you can't be your own advocate, get someone out there who can do it for you. Diabetes is an imbalance. That's all it is. Now, if you don't have any other issues and it's diabetes like me and it's neuropathy, then get out there every day and live your life. But being told we have to be put away because we have unstable blood sugars is not the answer. I am sorry. And they said, oh, no, it's assisted living. Well, what happens to diabetics that, A, can't afford these assisted livings? And, it's like, well, I don't have money to spend on this. But, it's kind of like, well, we said that, so you're going to have to sell your condo and that to move in. I'm not happy with that. And I'm going to fight it. So, getting back to our CSIL thing, we decided to apply for it. I've been working on my application. Going to send it in. I have someone coming from Burnaby Health this week. Or not this week, sorry, in August. Ugh, I'm really awake. And you know what? That's fine. But if they deny me, I want reasons. I don't want this, oh, well, you're not sick enough. That's crap. If people, they just don't want to have people standing around getting paid for doing nothing. But, while I was in the hospital and while I have a friend staying with me, my friend has to get up number of times. The nurses, when I was in the hospital, had to go in because my alarm was ringing. I had low blood sugar. I had a high blood sugar. They had to make sure I ate. So, just sitting there watching blood sugars on a monitor isn't what the job entails. So we're applying, and we should get a list of why we aren't applicable. And then we'll be able to at least fight it. But, just having someone come, didn't give you a letter, didn't tell you what the main reasons were. And, it was kind of like, well, you don't meet the criteria, so group home's the only way to go. That is a bunch of garbage. And we've got to stop settling for these things. Everyone is different. Now, if you're like 89 and having problems controlling your blood sugar, well, maybe that kind of thing is an idea for you. But for me, it isn't. And I definitely want to fight this. So we'll see. I'll let you know, because for those of you who live in BC, or I believe it's through the Ministry of Health here, there is CSIL, and it is not only for diabetics. It could be anywhere where you need care, and it's a way that you can direct your own care. So You know, sometimes we need to be able to stand up for ourselves. And I know they've tried many things on me, but that doesn't mean, oh well. What happens if I get cured and then I don't need a group home anymore? I have to go out and get all reestablished. Now they'll shove me away as long as I'm shut up and be quiet, and it looks good on the books that the social workers settled another case. But it's not going to happen. I'm going to look, and I'm going to get the CSIL funding. So, sorry, don't let things get you down. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.